Hi book friends, I am here to do the sequels that I want to read that are on my 2026 TBR. I am truly awful at reading sequels. It's become a real issue, so I'm kind of going to prioritize this probably starting in February because January is BookTube favorites month and I really do want to do a lot of content around that. But here are some of the series that I want to make some progress on. And this is a mix of companion and series, but definitely want to focus more on the continuous series. A Pirate's Life for Tea by by Rebecca Thorne is one that I do really want to read. I read the first one and did really like it. This is a seafaring adventure. I also want to read The Witch Hunt by Sasha Payton Smith. This is the second book in that series. I think it's actually only a duology. And I did like the first book. I just never got around to the second one. And then another 2026 sequel is A War of Wervins by S.F. Williamson. I really did like A Language of Dragons. It's a shorty, so I hope to tackle it soon. And then here is a companion book, The Same Backwards and Forwards by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This is a mystery thriller book, but it's like a prequel. So, and it's like two-sided, so you think you have to read both sides of the story. And I really do want to read this one, so I want to read this one soon. And then we have This Cursed Life by Emily Thiede. This book I got so long ago. I think I got this maybe in 2023. It was the YALLFest that it rained, because this one's like a little bit water damaged. And I really liked book one, and then I never read book two, so I want to read this one. And then I also really want to read Wrath of the Dragons by Olivia Rose Darling. I loved book one, and I've heard so many mixed things about this book, but it's still on my TBR. So that's where we are with that. And now let's go get the rest of the books. And these are the last couple that I definitely want to prioritize. We have A Theory of Dreaming by Ava Reid. I have liked some of books by this author, but not all of them. And this one that I really did enjoy. I actually started reading it, and then I got a little bit distracted. The Thorn Queen by Sasha Payton Smith. This is a 2026 release that I hope to tackle soon. And then we have The House with No Keys, Lynn's Corey, and this is a Delta book 2. I liked book 1 when I read it, and I would like to read book 2. And then a companion book that I would love to tackle is The Keeper of Magical Things by Julie Leong. I don't know if this is in the same world, but it's on my companion shelf, so I'm going to keep it there. And then we also have Harris Among Thieves by Emily Weberly and Austin Sigmund Broca. I would like to read this one. I started it and then I DNF'd it, so I want to give it a shot. And then we have Somewhere Behind the Sea by TJ Klune. I want to read this book because I really loved book 1, and I want to see why this book was written. Like, I want to see if it was worth it or if it was not really necessary, and to get it signed by him. So, and then I also want to read Percy Jackson, Wrath of the Triple Goddess. I want to read this as I'm watching the TV show. I know it has nothing to do with each other, but in my brain, it will make a little bit more sense. And then I also want to read The Honeymoon by Susan Dennard. I actually just read book 1 in this series and really loved it. So I hope I could get around to this one. And then the last couple is Apprentice to the Villain by Hannah Nicole Mayer. I liked book 1, and I have this one signed to me. I went to an event at some point. And then I haven't actually read book 1 yet, but I did get The Things God Break in the Mail by Abigail Owen, so I do want to make some progress on that series as well. So yeah, those are all the sequels on my TBR for 2026. My immediate TBR. Let me know what is one sequel you want me to see me review soon, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye, my friends.